What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Rio's Reactions, and on that YouTube channel, it's 99% old school golden era hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to the link that I'm gonna put in the description of this video. Alright, man, here we go again, son. Beef season continues. It all started with Kendrick Lamar dissing Aubrey and Jay apology on Like That. We had an explosion, a historical epic proportions last week when Kendrick hit Aubrey with the back, and KO'd his Canadian ass, you know what I'm saying? It is over. It is over. Aubrey tried to come back, and the KO, the knockout punch was that Not Like Us with that DJ Mustard beat, you know what I mean? That got the streets on fire right now. So Aubrey tried to come back with the Hard Part 6, which just turned out to be him making explanations or defending his pedophile charges, you know what I'm saying? And then after he dropped that, the nigga security guard got shot standing outside the front doors of the mansion this week too, yo. It's going down for the Canadian twin, the light-skinned Canadian twin Aubrey, you know what I mean? Kendrick then started something, like Mike Jack would say. But anyway, yo, the beef continues, man. Rick Ross jumped into the fray, you know what I mean? And now on Friday, today's Sunday, on Friday, Game bitch ass jumped in it and diss Officer Ricky, you know what I mean? And now we get motherfucking Shaq beefing with Unc Zesty, aka Shannon Sharpe. Like, it's just beef season out here, son. He named this joint Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, number one. So for those of you who don't know, Ryan Garcia just fought Devin Haney, beat the dog shit out of Devin Haney. Before the fight, leading up to the fight, he was doing lives talking about committing suicide, saying that he wasn't a man no more, he was a woman. He was doing mad drugs. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was drinking. He was lit. It was like the nigga wasn't even in training camp. Showed up and beat the dog shit out of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But he was overweight, and if I'm not mistaken, he was overweight. And then turns out he fucking failed the drug test. I mean, we all know he was doing drugs before the fight, but he failed a sports-related PED drug test. Meaning that nigga was on that Barry Bonds, he was on that juice, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's strange that Shaq would name this Ryan Garcia. But yo, let's get over here to that boy Big Zesty, aka Unc Zesty, you know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharpe, yo, I used to fuck with Sharpe when he was on there fighting with Skip every motherfucking day. But since that last season with Skip, man, this motherfucker then went all the way Hollywood. God damn, son, this nigga then, woo, as Paul Mooney would say, I don't know, man, he may need, he may need that, skip that part. So, yo, I don't fuck with Shaq either. I feel like he the thirstiest clout chasing this nigga in the history of the world. This nigga got $1 billion and he ain't turning down nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, take some time off. Enjoy your fucking money, nigga. I don't need to see you hawking everything from motherfucking car insurance to motherfucking them whack ass Skechers your ass be wearing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm tired of this nigga. But yo, I ain't fucking with Unc Zesty either. So let's see what the hell Shaq is talking about.
When it comes to Shaq, Shaq hates every big man. If you haven't noticed, yeah, he does. He doesn't like the big
You know Shaq can afford them beats, boy.
Because that's his position. He is, in his mind, he is the apex predator. No matter what no one says.
That's a fact.
We don't care. He don't care what you say.
Gilbert Arenas talking.
All the championships and all that. If we lace him up and we had to, in our prime, had to play against each other in our prime.
Gilly Guns.
He thinks he's the apex predator. Those awards hurt him. They irritate the hell out of him.
Yeah, it's the MVPs, Gil. It's the MVP.
Oh, okay. Just for some context, Unc Zesty has a podcast that he does. The nigga could do like 4 podcasts and 2 TV shows. You know what I'm saying? He one of them over thirsty ass niggas too. Nigga, oversaturation is real, nigga. Beat it. But anyway, yo, so he's got some shit that he does a couple nights a week with Gilbert when Gilbert Arenas comes on, aka Agent Zero, aka Gunplay Gilly. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so Gilbert come on and he do a lot of trolling and do a lot of capping, talking a lot of shit, just whatever for views. Like Gil already said, I'm a troll, nigga. If it get the views, I'm doing it. So anyway, those 2 niggas, it's called Nightcap or whatever, some shit like that. So it's Gilbert and Shannon a couple nights a week. So that's the talking that's going on in the background here.
Yeah, it's the
conversation.
Gil. It's the MVP because we only have one.
They didn't think that I would win, but I won.
You think you can say something about the D's and you ain't gonna say something back?
I got in.
You gotta have G14 classification.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number 1.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number 1.
I'm the best in the world. Number.
Oh no, Shannon Sharpe, man, you're way beneath me. Your whole demeanor is faker than new rapper Beefy. You're soft, before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs, they come in 3D. Make it hot.
He was in 3 different cars on what, nigga? Hold on. This nigga flow is awful.
Before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs, they come in 3D. Make it hot, ain't no way around my degree. You are not in my spot, you are like a peewee. Shula got him calling.
Make it hot, ain't no way around my degree. Oh God, that was whack.
I see is dollar signs, they come in 3D. Make it hot, ain't no way around my degree. You are not in my spot, you are like a peewee. Shula got him calling me Rocky the way I re-read. I get to the green bag, I don't mean a lawnmower. Jet flying, foreign driving, Best Buy and Don Pora. I'm the one and only, I want it, won't be no encore. It ain't about the money, then what I gotta respond for. I told him I was the best and then I proved it. I went to Solomon, made my neck look like a Rubik's. Shaq, I always be shining, so call me Kubrick. I just play the money and come together like Shaq, I always be shining, so call me Kubrick. I just play the money and come together like music. Bums be talking that shit, they got my fuse lit. Should I go plane, should I go yacht?
That was hard.
Bums be talking that shit, they got my fuse lit. Should I go plane, should I go like music? Bums be talking that shit, they got my fuse lit. Should I go plane, should I go yacht? Should I go drop shoes it? I'm the one they don't want nothing to do with. I made a bill off what they don't know what to do with. I see you need your bullshit podcast, I use it. Treat it like it ain't got no rights and I abuse it. If the check was a bomb, it ain't no diffusion. If my money the problem, ain't no solution. Keep it somewhere in the air like it was pollution.
If my money the problem, ain't no solution. Okay, we got like 2.5 bars so far that have been good.
Use it. If the check was a bomb, it ain't no diffusion. If my money the problem, ain't no solution. Keep it somewhere in the air like it was pollution. Trying to play with Shaquille as an execution.
Okay.
All I feel is electrocution. 3 or 4 when they only thought I was deucing. I ran away with the titles like I was
3 or 4 when they only thought I was deucing. Is he talking about championships or is he just talking about a night out with some girls? Like, what's he saying right there?
3 or 4 when they only thought I get paid, all I feel is electrocution. 3 or 4 when they only thought I was deucing. I ran away with the titles like I was boosting.
They didn't think that I was.
Woo! Say it again.
3 or 4 when they only thought I was deucing. I ran away with the titles like I was boosting.
They didn't think that I was.
Motherfuckers gotta Google me.
They didn't think that I was.
Like little girls.
I got in there and got
That's what they call me. Petty White.
Petty White.
Say something else.
I'm the best.
I'm number 1.
I'm the best.
I'm number 1.
Oh, Thirsty ass Shaq. This nigga's a motherfucking techno DJ. Like, this nigga got 157 jobs, yo. If you old enough to have watched and live in color, this nigga's job making. You know what I'm saying, son? All right, man. That shit was extra trash. God damn, that shit was whack. But hey, what do you expect from Shaq? Like, that nigga's garbage, yo. That nigga can't rap. You know what I'm saying? This nigga that did mad rap songs, rap albums, but that first album was full of motherfucking features from legends, you know what I'm saying? And he had the best production. Like, I saw some producers was telling a story one time. I think it was like Premier and Pete Rock and some of them niggas and shit. And they was like niggas was calling each other like, hey yo, Shaq got a budget. Shaq doing the album, that nigga got a budget. Call him, ask him for this amount of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was hitting Shaq over the head, but he ain't give a fuck. He had a big ass budget, nigga, you know what I mean? But so that's just funny, yo. Man. That shit was so whack. He had 5 to 6 good bars in there, you know what I'm saying? I'll give him like, you know, maybe more like 4 or 5. Obviously, Unc Zesty ain't gonna respond because that nigga can barely talk, let alone fucking rap, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you know, them niggas in the South, maybe he a mumble rapper. Maybe he can. Alright, yo. On to the next one. I'm out.